Hello and welcome back to my tutorial series on Crusader Kings 2. I'm your host Imperialis, and we are rejoining King Domhnall the Cruel, petty king of Tara, as he attempts to finish the unification of Ireland. Just going to take a quick zoom out here, take a look at the political situation. Looks like something's going on in Cornwall there. Scotland is having some fun. Hostile towards King Edgar II of England due to war on their nominal liege. Okay, so Scotland's having a rebellion over who gets to wear the shiny hat, and at the same time fighting England. That's always fun. Okay, and we've got this war going on here against Pomerania and Norway. And oh right, I'd sent some troops up here to besiege Trissa. Okay. So, what do I have my council doing? Sorry, it's been a couple days since I've played, so... Oh, he's in there to improve diplomatic relations. That works. Okay, so we do have the option of going to war with him once we reduce our once we drop our levies down. But we'll see if we can't finish up this war against Norway at least first. One of the things that I like quite a bit more with the later patches and whatnot is you're not automatically hostile to rebels. It used to be... Oh good, he likes me a bit more now. And of course I've got his son, so... I mean, he still despises me, but... he's not likely to do anything on account of the fact that I've got his son held hostage, so... but no, in the original game, you were automatically hostile to any rebels. So if Scotland was fighting a rebellion and I marched through there and came across a rebel stack, I'd end up fighting it, which is a little annoying. No, wait, they were in friendly territory, weren't they? Oh, well. Hates me a little bit less now. Okay, so we've successfully besieged that. Ooh, did we get a good prisoner? We captured somebody. Oh, yeah, he can have his kid back for 26 gold. I need the money right now to be able to create... Oh, it's his younger brother. Does not want to ransom her. So this war's not going so well for them. Oh, did I... got another prisoner. Can I ransom you? Oh, I want to ransom her. Oh gosh, I've got her and her mom in prison now. No, doesn't want to let her out. Okay, so chance I could get gluttonous, which is generally a bad thing, or chance I could get temperate, which is a wonderful thing. Moderation is the key. I've gained the temperate trait. So now he's got a higher stewardship, which is wonderful. I'm not doing so great against them. Help with the war against Norway, at least. Ooh, there's a... Okay. Gonna get him doing something else now. What does he think of me? He likes me a fair bit. What does King Edgar think of me? He's not a fan. Let's go improve relations in England, because... Oh no, don't fabricate a claim. That'd go over well. Fabricate a claim on Essex. Oh good, King Edgar likes me more. Assassins are a constant danger that every ruler may have to face. Well, yeah, Dad found that out, so yeah, sure, let's get some bodyguards. Do, 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 do. Sorry, this is a bit of a quiet session here. My uncle is now of legal age. Tough soldier. Oh, he's not terrible. Chaste, I like that. And distant relations, less likely to have kids. Let's see if we can't find a marriage for him. She's a hunchback, don't want that. She wouldn't be terrible. Patient, gregarious. I mean, envious isn't ideal, but whatever. Does he want to ransom you now? Nope, still doesn't want to ransom her. I'll just put her under house arrest, though. She's not likely to do anything. More science. See, the big thing's going to be waiting for these wars with Pomerania and whatnot to finish. And looks like the one with Pomerania is about to end. Oh, she's... distant relation somehow. Oh, Dad's brother, I guess. Okay. So it looks like that dynasty pretty much died out. So it looks like that might... Ooh, there's a big nasty plague going through all central England here. That's fun. Okay, now let's get this war wrapped up, so... My son Donsheld has a tender, loving soul, trusting everyone in the castle. I fear he may get hurt someday. Give him the trait kind, which isn't terrible. Lowers intrigue, though. Let's see. What's his intrigue at? His intrigue stinks right now. Oh, we'll let him get kind. I'll have to figure out some other way to boost his intrigue up. My little ward Brian. Oh, we'll let him be a zealot. He's turning out fairly decent. Oh good, and he's friends with... Ha, that's fantastic. Grina Nick is of legal age. She became a great eminence, so my oldest daughter, or second oldest daughter. I'm gonna pause this for a sec here. So he One of the interesting things is when you raise kids together, they'll either become friends or rivals. So Don Chad McDomnall here, my son, currently has a rival with this other kid here, who I'm related to somehow. Brian McBrien, the kid from Ormond, is friends with my daughter and I think my uncle's kid, my cousin, and rivals with him. And that affects their relationships kind of going forward. So it's always interesting to see how the family dynamics kind of play out. Like these two aren't going to be big fans of each other because they're rivals. Oh, Ormond has something going on in here. Typhoid fever. Oh, yay. Yeah, there's a big outbreak of typhoid fever. Knowledge and siege equipment increased. Gonna have him collect taxes instead in Dublin, because I need to get quite a bit of money to create. Oh, 237. I could afford it. Okay. Oh, the mayor of Dublin got typhoid. That's no good. Okay, so I have the money now. I can create the Kingdom of Ireland. I control 51% of the country. Well, I control 54. I need to control 51. It'll get me 400 prestige, 237 gold, and 200 piety. Now let me just check. Okay, cancel that ambition. And we will pick Become King of Ireland. So now he has the ambition to become king. And if I succeed, I gain 1,000 piety. Now the nice thing is because I'm currently in a situation where I can do that, I just click on Create. King Domhnall the Cruel has created the title Kingdom of Ireland. Ooh. So I'm a king now. I get a fancy hat. Well, still not that fancy of a hat, but it's made of gold now. So that's exciting. But now I'm a king. So when you become king, there's one major change. Once you actually become a proper king, and that's in the technology. And you'll see here, this has changed a little bit. You can, as you gain, as you do research and as you advance in technology, you can boost it. Okay, how can I explain this? So when you're a count or a duke, your technology just sort of slowly climbs up. It'll slowly increase over time. But when you're a king, you also earn a pool of extra points that you can sort of divvy up how you want. So in the case of, say, light infantry here, I have 108 military technology points. If I spend 20 of them, it'll bump me up to the next level of light infantry. So click on that, boom, light infantry, bumped up to level 2 now. You can do this for each individual county that you control. Or, no, sorry, I apologize. It only advances into your capital, so it only works in your capital. But you see, it cost me those military points. They do gain, you gain them slowly, Um, but it can be a good way to kind of bump things up a little bit. So now, because I have these points to spend, and you'll notice I have quite a few economic points that I could spend. I could improve my keep more. I could improve my towns. But for now, I think I'll leave economic alone for the moment. One that is very important to keep an eye on is legalism. Trying to bump up legalism will increase your domain size. So once I hit legalism 3, I get +2 domain size for being a king. So you look here, I'd get, at the end I'd be able to have a domain of 3, or a domain of 6 instead of the 5 that I have. I know this is kind of complicated, but if you mouse over these, it'll tell you exactly what each one does for you, and you can kind of pick and choose what's the most useful. Again, like I said, legalism is always a good one to have. Majesty is, Noble customs is good because it improves your relationship with your vassals, like your noble vassals. Popular customs will improve your relationship with the cities, and religious customs improves with religious groups. This whole tech thing is one big thing that they changed with the various expansions. I think this one is another Old Gods one. Or one that came out during Old Gods, like you don't need the DLC for this to happen. But you used to just sort of pick something to focus on, and it would bump a few more points into that, but there wasn't really any interaction with it. But now you can actually pick and choose where you want to spend your points. So I'm going to save up my culture advances here to get more legalism. Yeah, I'll get the improved keeps. Improved keeps are useful. So now that I've improved my keeps, you'll notice if I go into Dublin here, I can improve my castle fortifications. So it'll increase my fort level and that sort of stuff. But yeah, so that's the technology. Now that I'm King of Ireland, though, I really want this war to end soon so I can... Okay, I fulfilled my ambition to become King of Ireland. You see, I got a ton of prestige now, and I can pick a new ambition. And let's go back to improving my intrigue. Okay, keep time ticking forward here. Oh, another dead pope. Oh, this is the replacement anti-pope. So, okay. Good for them. That's the continent's problem, not mine. Oh, that fight's done. Do I want to send them over to Norway? That might help speed up the... Or I could besiege whatever the heck that is. One of the Orkney Islands, I guess. Oh, I'm not even going to be able to besiege it. They have too many troops. Okay, let's go off to Norway then. Join in the fight over here. Or I could... Actually, no, I'm going to join up with these Danes here and help them besiege this island. If I add my 700 troops to their 400 troops, or my 1,000 troops rather. Oops. Still not enough troops. How many are in here? Just get rid of some of those boats. I don't need that many. And they cost me money to keep them raised. So. Okay. Now we have more soldiers. Go join in the fun, guys. Ooh, Domhnall's in charge. I don't want that necessarily. Yeah, you should be pretty safe there. I have to admit, though, this seems like it would be a thoroughly unpleasant little rock to try and besiege a fortress on in January. Okay, mayor died. Stewardship of 14, that's actually pretty decent. Versus stewardship of 10. Sure, this guy's old anyhow. Poor guy. Okay. Ban him from leading troops. Assign him to... Oh, I meant to tell him to collect taxes, but that's okay. Okay, well, I'm coming up on half an hour here. Sorry this wasn't quite as exciting an episode, but I gotta get this war out of the way before I can start conquering everybody else. Well, I guess I could just... Okay, King Edgar likes me more. After I finish besieging this... Actually, you know what? I'll finish besieging this, I'll bring everybody back, dismiss my levies, and then actually start working on conquering the rest of Ireland here. This shouldn't take much longer to besiege. I mean, he's got... the Danes have this pretty well in hand fighting Norway, so... Okay, that siege is about to end, so let's raise my fleet back up. Go up there. Prince Donshield is... Oh, we don't want him to be arbitrary. An arbitrary ruler. We'll beat that out of him. Okay, so we've captured that island. Back on the boat. Okay, we'll make 2 trips. My beloved Uncle Agnes is concerned he's still not married. I'll find him someone nice. Birth of the Assassins. Not terribly relevant to me. Knowledge of shipbuilding improved. I mean, that's the thing, is the technology will continue to just sort of improve itself as well. Dismiss everybody. And now, starting in the next episode, we will be ready to go to war with Connacht and Brienne and everybody else and unite Ireland under the rule of King Domhnall the Cruel. Okay, again, apologies, that was a bit of a dull episode, but sometimes there's slow parts in the game. Just kind of the way it works. Anyhow, we will see you next time. Until then, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you then. Cheers.